What's up, everybody? It's Jake Johnson coming to you live from my phone. It's Friday night, Untethered Live stream right here on YouTube. How's everybody doing? Who gets the gold star for today? This episode is brought to you by this hot cup of coffee and the letter Z and the number P or 2. Yeah, 2. Cold Creek Trough gets the gold star tonight. How's everybody doing out there? How are things in the live stream land? Good to see everybody. Welcome to the show. I don't think they're buying it. You don't think so? No. Well, maybe I ought to go back to my bed. Okay, you do that. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Come on in. Take your shoes off. Set a spell. How you doing? Good gracious. Alive at me. It's Friday. How are things? Dennis Bowles, welcome. Come on in, buddy. Amanda, how are you? Cold Creek Croft. Oh, what a lovely day it's been today. I thought tonight we might do something a little different. Tonight, we're going to write a song together, you and I. You're members of my little show, so might as well put you to good use. Call it data mining, mind mining. That's what we're going to do. Fab Daddy, what's up? So I've got 2 things I want you to be thinking about for a little while. I'll get back to this later, but right now, think about something that bothers you about yourself. And think about something that bothers you about other people. A person or people in general, it doesn't matter. Don't try to be funny. Don't try to be poetic. Just tell me a truth. Tell me one thing. And when you're ready, just put an asterisk and then write out what you're going to say. And I will write it down. And Wednesday next week, I will sing the song for you that I write based on your information. How about that? That way we can write a song together and it can live forever and you can be part of it. So a thing that bothers you about yourself and a thing that bothers you about other people. Don't try to be funny. Don't try to be ironic. Don't try to be sarcastic. Just a truth. Just a simple, doesn't matter if it rhymes. It doesn't matter what it's about. Just something true and see what happens. Next week, on Wednesday, it'll take me 7 days. I'll write a song and I'll debut it right here on Untethered Live for your viewing pleasure. So how about that? Something new, something we've never done together before. Amanda says, hi, Jake. Good evening. Good evening. How do you like my stand-in? Fab Daddy, hello, hello. Lisa Reen, woohoo, awesome. How are you, Lisa? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm enjoying this lovely cup of coffee. My short fuse, I'll write it down. All right, my short fuse. All right, there's one. Just bring them in. 2 things from each person. That means you too, Lisa Reen. And Dennis and Fab Daddy, a thing that bothers you about yourself, doesn't matter what it is, and a thing that bothers you about other people or some other person, doesn't matter what it is. Just a true thing. Doesn't matter if it rhymes. It doesn't matter if it fits what we're talking about. Just put it out there. And then I'm going to turn that into a song. And then next week, Wednesday, I'll play it for you. Dennis, are you having trouble with your keyboard, buddy? I noticed the last time we were together, you kept putting stuff in the chat. Try saying something. It's much more fun. The need to be validated. Very nice. Thank you, Fab Daddy. I have little patience when dealing with some people. Patience. Or the lack thereof. Very good. Keep them coming. I think he's still working on the plus. He might be. Nope, mine is just smaller. Well, we all can't be champions, Dennis. It's okay. It happens to everybody. Sometimes genetics plays a role in these things. You know, it's okay. I'm sure there's a tiny minus sign out there somewhere with your name all over it. Apathy. All right. Not funny, says Dennis. Well, it's kind of funny, actually. Lisa Reen says, I get irritated by people that are dumb and unteachable. It's not easy to put into words. I don't like that about myself. Well, let's see how we can put that into words. You have the inability to communicate with people of lesser intelligence. I have that same issue. I don't play well with dumb people. So let's talk about ignorance and unintelligent people. Two L's, Jake. You're not so intelligent yourself. All right. I just don't like other people in general. So the second question is hard. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. Just pick one thing you don't like about them. Trying to argue with a brick wall. Yes. All right. So we got a good direction started. They aren't ignorant when you have told them and told them and told them and explained the subject over and over again. Yes, I understand that. Some people just cannot learn, or they can't learn by being told. Some people have to do, and some people just are hopeless. That's true. I was banned from a channel for actions I did not commit. I guess I am YouTube infamous, says Fab Daddy. What channel and what action? Those who will not see. Yes. Stupidity then. Yeah, well, you can't say the same thing someone else has said. Other unearned good fortune. Okay. Let's see how to put that. Ill-gotten gains. Ill-gotten gains. Got it. I am, of course, perfect. Spelled like a true Russian. Hello, Tiny Dancer. How are you, sir? Welcome to the show. Come on in. There's ignorance and there's stubborn refusal to see, admit, or clue into the truth. Well, that's what we're trying to get at here is the truth about people in general. And the reason the subject matter is what you don't like about yourself and about others is twofold. Number one, it'll teach you about yourself. If you can admit to yourself you have an issue, you can work on it. And if you can admit to yourself that you see issues in other people, you can work on that too. That's one thing. And number two, a good song is always about drama. So what we're looking for is the downside of what should be. We're looking for the backside of perfect. So that's what the song will be about. It's pain. I play the blues, you know that. So it's all about paint. So Tiny Dancer, what we're doing tonight is we're going to write a song. So I want you to think about, you and Pineapple too, two things. Number one, something that you do not like about yourself, something that bothers you about yourself, one thing. And then something that bothers you about other people or a person in general. Either way, it doesn't matter what it is. Don't try to be funny or ironic or sarcastic or poetic. Just a truth about yourself and how you feel about others. One thing. And we're going to turn that into a song. Lisa Reen says, I am with you on that, Amanda. Funny and sad at the same time. They claimed I was poo-pooing a fundraising adventure. Well, that's not good. And some taste like chicken. Wait, what? El Pineapple. Nice to see you. Play one of Jake's songs backwards and you get your lost girlfriend, a pickup truck, and a dog back. Damn. Is it that obvious? So anyway, when you've thought about it, just put an asterisk and then write out what it is you want to say, and I will add it to the list of things that I'm mining for a song. And I will eventually turn these ideas into a song. And I think you'll like it. But I'm just looking for truths here. On the backside of perfect, on the downside of apathy. I've never tried to play one of my songs backwards. I bet I could do it, though. What is an asterisk? The little thing that looks like a star. It is the Shift 8 on your keyboard if you have a keyboard. Yep, that's an asterisk. A bunch of them. There's probably a dirty word under it, too. Knowing Fab Daddy. Do you have any thoughts that you'd like to contribute to our song, Tiny Dancer? Cold Creek says, take apathy for what you will. Carelessness, hubris, stubbornness, deliberate ignorance. All the same in my context. I've already got the first line of the song. I'm going to write this down in a minute. Tell me what you think so far. Life's been real hard on me because I'm stubborn. I've learned some real hard lessons about my life. And I find it hard not to find a damn good reason not to spend some time reflecting on the price. That's where we're starting. Let me write this down real quick. People that don't know when to quit. Don't know when to quit. I like that. All right. What people cut when people cut in line. When people cut in line. Hey, Kevin Cox, what's up, my brother? When people cut in line. All right, cutting in line. Kevin, April, we're writing a song tonight. 2 things I want you to be thinking about. And when you get them, I want you to write an asterisk and then write the thought that you have. It doesn't need to rhyme. It doesn't need to make any sense. It just needs to be a truth. What is something about yourself that you don't like or bothers you? And what is something about other people or a specific person that bothers you and you don't like? Those 2 thoughts. Give me 2 truths. People not understanding what I'm going through. That's empathy. So we'll write empathy. All right. Thanks, Tiny Dancer. We're getting some real good stuff here. What other people actually. People not understanding what other people are going through. Same thing, empathy. Caucasian Sasquatch, greetings, my friend. Would you like to contribute to the song we're writing? Just write an asterisk and then the thought that you have after you hear these 2 questions. What is something about yourself that you don't like or bothers you? And what is something about other people or a person specifically that you don't like or bothers you? 2 thoughts. It don't have to rhyme. It don't have to make any sense. It doesn't have to be sarcastic or funny. Just a truth. That's what we're looking for. Doesn't even matter if it's your truth. Kevin, I know you can come up with something good. We've already got a good start. I think. What did you guys think of the little thing I just sang? Did you like it? And then about me not being able to stick up for myself. Yeah, that's a hard one. Self-cowardice is a scary thing and it's hard to overcome. But if you dig deep, if you look for your inner strength, you can find the strength to stand up for yourself. When you have nothing left to lose, it'll be a little easier. But I suffered from that when I was a child as well, and I can still remember it. So that's a good one. Thank you, Tiny Dancer. People that can't or won't fix their problems. Stubbornness, laziness. Got it. You are very welcome, says Tiny Dancer. This is going to be a great song, folks. I'm excited about it. I'll let you guys in on this side of songwriting so you get to see the process happening. I do not like the fact that I am perfect with no flaws. Now, Kevin, I said it can't be funny. We're not trying to make a comedy here. It's got to be a serious thought. But you're absolutely right. It's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't speak in public. That's hard. That's not an easy thing for anybody to do. I can't speak in public either until I forced myself to do so and learn how. It's not an easy thing. I wish I could shut up. I hate when people ask me advice, receive my advice, and then come back complaining they didn't actually practice the advice. Oops. Okay. Giving advice that's not received. I know it's I before E. Stop it. That's a good one, Caucasian. Thanks. I'm trying to think of what to call not being able to speak in public. Speaking in public. Orating. talking. Hey, everyone. I hit 3K last night. That's awesome. That's fantastic, Caucasian. Congratulations. Butterflies. Awesome, Sasquatch, says Kevin. Talking in public. All right. I got that one, Lisa Reen. Congrats, Caucasian, says Tiny Dancer. Congrats, says Fab Daddy. Thank you all, says Caucasian. Glossophobia, fear of public speaking. Thank you. Doesn't work in a song, though, but I appreciate that. Can you dumb that down a little bit? What's a synonym for glossophobia? Oops, did not mean to put that there. The asterisk. I got you. I'm paying attention. And this is what's called brainstorming, by the way. What you do is you write down furiously the first thought that pops in your mind, regardless of what it is. And you fill a page full of that. And then you can go back and selectivize your thought process. You can clean it up. You can move it around and then form it into a structure. And then you take that structure and you move on to the next, which is called, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, then you write out a synopsis for every word or a sentence for every word, a structure, some kind of story element. And then you can form all of that into a story, and then you break the story into its baser parts and make a song out of it. A song is like a snapshot. Most of the time, they don't tell a whole story. They just tell a fleeting moment in a story, like looking at a photograph or analyzing a photograph. You're still on 168 subs? Well, I'm about 400 subs. I'm getting pretty close to 400 subs. But I'm happy. Good. I'm glad you're happy. Bravo, Caucasian, says Lisa Reen. That's fantastic, man. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. You're doing a great job. Share some of the love, man. Send some of your folks over. This is Bezowee. All right. Anything else? Anybody else got anything they want to put in on the song here? I got something good to go with. I'm struck by a meme that I saw once. And there's a theologian, an Islam, and a Jew all climbing a mountain. And they're fighting as hard as they can to get to the top. And each one of them's clawing for everything they got. And they finally reach the summit, and they shaking hands over the top, and they pull themselves up. And there's a Christian sitting on the top with his book open, reading the Bible. That's a pretty good meme. Serious glossophobia. I swear, I sweat and forget my words, stumble, and I want to run away. Almost dropped out of college because of speech class. Shaking my head. Well, that's extreme shyness. And I suffer from that too, believe it or not. Ask anybody that actually knows me. I'm brutally, brutally shy. You'd never know it to look at me, but it's true. Anthropus. Antiropus. Antiropus? Antiropus? I think it's Antiropus. 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 Same. That sucks. I like your name. Welcome to the show. Everybody hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon. Hit like. It's free. I do like the name, and I'm going to call you Antiropus because I don't know what you're supposed to be going for there. Lisa, there's only one way to get past that, and that is to humiliate yourself repeatedly until it doesn't hurt anymore. That's what I did, and it worked. I used to not be able to read out loud. I used to not be able to talk to a girl without my knees knocking. Me, this guy. Yeah. You wouldn't believe the stuff I do on stage. It surprises me sometimes. But you just got to push past your comfort zone and keep going and not care what anybody else thinks. Because the worst they can do is laugh at you. If you laugh at yourself first, they don't have a chance. Nothing they can do can hurt you. Act like they owe you money. Yes. They do in most cases. Tiny Dancer says, I suffer from the same thing. And therapist, tell us something about yourself. Welcome to the show. The only way to get over fear is to face it head on, says Fat Daddy. Correct. The worst for me was a C in speech. I hear you. The robot is running hard in here tonight. Is that what that is? Unless it's cuttlefish. Could be. Could be a cuttlefish. Tiny Dancer says, I humiliated myself once and I got made fun of and it made me upset. Do I do all I can so I won't get humiliated again? Well, see, Tiny Dancer, I don't know how old you are. I'm guessing you're young. There comes a point in your life where you realize that it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks because they're all in this together too. And they're just as dumb and silly and uncoordinated and scared of the next person as you are. They're faking it just like you are. There's no such thing as an adult. There's no such thing as growing up. Trust me on that. Everything you've been told thus far is a lie. We just get bigger and grayer. We don't get older in here. So, take a deep breath and don't worry so much about what other people think. I'm just really good at faking it, says Caucasian. Me too. Me too. Agree to disagree. Well, you can disagree all you want. I have the benefit of having actually been out there in front of people, so I know kind of what I'm talking about. I do this for a living. So, you know, you don't have to agree with me, but trust me, you'll find out I'm right. At some point, it just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Doesn't matter what you think about them. They're going to do what they're going to do, and as soon as the thing is done, it's over with, and then you don't ever have to feel it again. You might smart for a little while, but it'll go away, and then it'll be like it never happened. People don't faze me. That's good. That's good. I hope you never get in a situation where they do. Some people, though, it hits them really hard. I was a wreck all through high school. I grew up in the deep South, away from people. So when I went to school, not only did I go to school in a big city, but far away from my home. So it was a culture shock. So I wasn't expecting that. I didn't have any siblings to speak of. One older sister, 7 years older, so not in my peer group. But that's it. No kids running around. It was just me. So when I was taken out of that little hole in the world and taken to a big city and then dumped in a high school or whatever it was, grade school, whatever it was, I didn't have a clue what to do. I didn't know what the social norms were. I didn't know how to act. I didn't know how to dress. I didn't know how to fit in with the groups. So I just did my own thing. Oh, I got another one. Bring it out. Let's hear it. What you got for me, Tiny Dancer? You got another line? Or another thought? People take things too seriously. Yes. Taking things too seriously. I like it. It annoys me so much. Yes. There is a time and a place to be serious, but there's also a time and a place to relax and play some Merle Haggard. This song goes out to Lisa Reed. I wish a buck was still silver. It was back when the country was strong. Back before Elvis and the Vietnam War came along. Before the Beatles and yesterday, when a man would still work because he could. Best of the free life behind us now. All the good times really over for good. I wish a Coke was still cola and a joint was a bad place to be. It was back before Biden lied to us all on TV. Before microwave ovens, when a girl would still cook because she could. Best of the free life behind us now. All the good times really over for good. Stop rolling downhill like a snowball headed for hell. Stand up tall for the flag and the Liberty Bell. I wish a Ford and a Chevy would still last 10 years like a Dodge should. The best of the free life behind us now. All the good times really over for good. I've been rolling downhill like a snowball headed for hell. Stand up tall and give us all a big rebel yell. Y'all. I wish a Ford and a Chevy still last 10 years like a Dodge should. Best of the free life behind us now. All the good times really over for good. There you go. There's some old music for you. The good stuff. Back when songwriters were songwriters and they wrote about real shit. I like it. Song's been in my head for about 3 days now. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down that free road there's always one one door open. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. That's a good song right there. I need to learn that one. I don't even know that song. That's how good it is. Walter Davis, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Would you like to contribute to the song we're writing? Give me 2 thoughts. What is something about yourself that you don't like or bothers you? What is something about other people or a person in specific that you don't like or bothers you? Just write an asterisk and then write the thought out beside it. You don't have to rhyme. You don't have to make a line. You don't have to be funny or sarcastic. Just tell the truth. 2 of them, if you're into it. Help me write a song. I got a good one going, I think. Walter Davis says, plus sign. You got a strike? What happened? What did you get a strike for? Caucasian. I am a person and I really don't like people. Yeah, we got that one. It's called being a curmudgeon. I remixed a video of someone getting clipped in the nads. What's that, like they strike you for violence? Is that what it is? The new rules, man. They're going to take my channel off because just looking at me is violence. Feel you, Walter, says Dennis. Me too. What I don't like is never having time. Not enough time. I like it. Now, next Wednesday, right here on Untethered Live, I'm going to unveil this song for everybody. I'll play it 2 or 3 times that night. So, you're helping write something that will live forever. Dude was laughing, says Caucasian Sasquatch. Still violence, huh? My niece is going away. That's not good, Tiny Dancer. What happened? I qualified for monetization, but I haven't applied. That's fantastic, man. I'm so proud of you. You have turned that little channel into a gold mine, buddy. Get it? Get it good? Just don't forget old Jake. That's all I'm asking. Everybody needs something I don't have time for. Caucasian says, I was due for one. Yeah, I guess so. Everybody's got their hand out. I got it. Thank you. It's good stuff, Walter. Not good swatch. YT sucks. I agree. That's why I have a channel over there on rumble.com. Go subscribe to it if you haven't done so already. That's rumble.com/UntetheredLive. And you get to see me uncensored in all my glory. She's moving, Tiny Dancer. That's not good. They are mobile to Indiana, so I don't know when I'll see her again. I get a vacation, though, says Caucasian. It wasn't planned. Lucky I can chat. Well, I'm glad you can chat. Hitch out up to Memphis, young boy in my prime, on that big old city, ease my Georgia mind. They call me the queen of Memphis, and she took me around the world. That's really too high. I'm on the verge of snapping, says Dennis Bowles. I can't get in there's a chrome block or something. Fat Daddy says 12 strikes is a perfect game in bowling. I think 3 strikes and you're out for most things, though. I don't know if it pauses that either. April, there you are. My phone was dead. I was listening on my TV. How is everybody? Well, if you were listening, then would you like to contribute to the song I'm writing? You know the thing. And I'm doing fantastic, by the way. Thanks for asking. Except I got the whole week off next week. I ain't happy about that. But other than that, I'm pretty happy. Can't complain. Jake, much love. Caucasian Fat Daddy, Dennis, Amanda Walters, so much love. And everybody else too. Lisa Reen and Dennis Bowles and El Pineapple. Are the good times really over for good? That's right, April. You love that song? I do too. How you like my version of it? Sounded great. Awesome. Thank you, April. Merle Haggard's is a national treasure. That man could do things with his voice that nobody else can. Him and George Jones, 2 best voices in country music ever. Dennis says, hi, April. Never be your beast of burden. Neck is strong, but my back is hurting. Never, 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 never make love to me. 'Cause I'll get you pregnant, that's what happened there. Am I tough enough? Am I rich enough? Am I hard enough? Baby, you try and you see. Never be your beast of burden. Neck is strong, but my back is hurt. Never, 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 never make love to me. You know you like it, girl. I wish I knew this song, but I really don't. So you can sing along with the words that I make up. Are you working tonight, Lisa? Asks April. Yes, Kevin was here, April, says Amanda. And April says, cool, thanks, Dennis, nice. You like that? Like my version of that song? I ain't never learned the words to half the shit I play. They ain't never stopped me before. Bravo, Jake. Thank you, dear. We're writing a song tonight. So what is something about yourself that bothers you or you don't like? And what is something about other people or a person specifically that bothers you or you don't like? Give me those two thoughts. Be real. Tell the truth. Doesn't have to rhyme. Don't try to be funny or poetic. Just a truth. I'll do the writing. And next Wednesday, I'll play the song for you guys. It'll be on my upcoming album if it ever comes out. Fab Daddy and Caucasian, you better say hello, says April. Say hello to that woman. She came all this way. At least you could do is tip your hat. Lately, I've been spending lots of time with my kids, telling them stories about the things that we did. We were a family such a long time ago. I've answered their questions till I'm blue in the face. So many things I wish time could erase, but I just tell them the truth, 'cause they ain't too young to know. Yeah, just one thing. Single father, part-time mother. When I'm not one, I am the other. You used to be my full-time lover. I'm a single father, a part-time mother. Yes, one thing you don't like about yourself and one thing you don't like about other people. Lately, I've been spending lots of time with my boy. There's no doubt about it, he's my pride and joy. Someday he'll grow up, and I won't have him no more. So many things I wish time could explain, but I just take him to McDonald's, buy him a little train, and we put it together on the living room floor. Single father, part-time mother. When I'm not one, I am the other. You used to be my full-time lover. I'm a single father, a part-time mother. Take me to the river. I've been sitting here trying to find myself. Need to get behind myself. I need to rewind myself. Looking for the payback. Listening to the playback. They say that every man bleeds just like me. Feel like number one, even when I'm last in line. Watch happy song. It helps to pass the time, but I take too many pills. It helps to ease my pain. I made a couple dollar bills, but I still feel the same. Everybody knows my name. What's my name? They yell it way out loud. People try to comfort me, but it's hard to hang out in the crowd. But I guess that's the price you pay to be a big shot like I am. Outstretched hands and one night stands, and still I can't find love. No, I can't find love. When it all comes tumbling down, I will always be around. People don't know about the things I've said and done. They don't understand all the shit that I've been through. It's been so long since I've been home. I ain't ran my bare feet on the dirt roads of Georgia for way, way too long. Maybe I forgot all the things I missed. In my heart I know there's gotta be more to life than this, more to life than this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When it all comes tumbling down, oh, Jake will always be around. I said it so many times, and I still stand firm. Get what you put in, giving these people what they deserve. Still I ain't seen my baby for days and nights. My life is a stage full of flashing lights. People, they talk about me, and sometimes I cry. But I'll keep on walking with my finger high. I can't lose it all. Only God knows why. Only God knows why. Why? Yeah. Take it to the river. There you go. There's a little something from me to you. What do we got going on up in here? What'd I miss? It's 8:20 here in America's bread basket. Not necessarily, Walter. Sometimes life has to be hard to give its lessons, says Dennis Bowles. Dennis, you're wise beyond your years, my friend. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. That's correct. Some things are meant to be. All right, now you're just reading Hallmark cards, aren't you? Amanda says, I totally agree, Dennis. Dennis says, the hardest thing for me to get over is when I know but can't convince others. That's why you got to learn how to talk, be a good orator. I feel like I'm failing to. Well, you're not failing. You're not failing as long as you're breathing, because as long as you don't quit, you didn't fail. You just found another thing that didn't work. Keep finding things. Walter Davis says, Dennis, they all turned out good. They just wrecked my cars. One did go bad, though. He became a cop. But he's a good cop. He doesn't give traffic tickets. That is a good cop. Nice. Jake loved that song, too. Thank you, April. Dennis says, yep, brothers in the pokey. And I was first. He just went back 5. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I like the way you've taken it and made it your style. Woohoo, thank you. That's what I do. I make things mine. That way it's my song, even if it's somebody else's. Guess he's stuck, says Dennis, years ago. April says, oh, dadgum, Lisa, it's 9:24 here. Is it that late already? Wow. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. It'll give you herpes. Uh-oh. We got ourselves a genuine, bona fide, USDA approved sports update. Kevin Cox. Da-da-da-da-da, Kevin Cox. The Georgia Bulldogs play the Auburn Pussycats tomorrow at 3:30. Go Dogs. Also, the MLB wildcard playoffs start next Tuesday. Be there or be a Richard. A Richard? A Mr. Head? A Peckerwood? I don't know what you're talking about there. Back to you, Walter. Trying to give Bob the night off? Is that what you're doing? Then it says, this is the best park. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is having more fun than we are right here, right now on Untethered Live. Count on it. I love you, Jake. I love you too, Dennis. Thank you for being here, buddy. I appreciate you. I do. And I'm going to write a good song out of this. Mark my words. I think it's interesting that we get to do this together. And you can all go out and say, when you hear it on the radio, I wrote that song. April says, I'm thinking about the likes and dislikes real hard. Okay, I got it. Likes about myself is I have a beautiful soul. That means so much as a genuine person. That does, and you do have a beautiful soul. But I said something you don't like about yourself, not something you do like about yourself. Something you don't like about yourself, or something that bothers you about yourself. And something you don't like or bothers you about other people or a person specifically. Doesn't matter who, doesn't matter how many, don't give any details, just the truth of the matter. So far, we've got short fuses and the need to be validated, patience or the lack thereof, apathy, ignorance, and unintelligent people, ill-gotten gains, not knowing when to quit, cutting in line, empathy, cowardice, stubbornness and laziness, advice not received, talking in public, or the ability to do so, taking things too seriously, not enough time, and everybody has their hand out. It's going to make a great song. I've already got the first 2 lines written. There's always stuff in the weeds here. Beautiful, says Dennis. April says, bothers about myself is I'm an airhead and others being pretentious. Okay, pretentiousness. And not thinking clearly. Okay, excellent. I got him. $9:30. Hey, won't you guys do me a favor, please? if you would, if you'd be so kind, if you love me enough, hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon so you get notifications of when my new videos drop and when I'm online. Share this video with somebody you love. Better yet, share it with somebody you don't love. Bring them into the family. Make them part of the fold. Be part of their solutions, not part of their problems. Smash that like button. It's right in front of you. It's free. There's 12 people here and only 8 people smashed the like button. Come on, folks. What's up with that? Smash it. It takes no effort at all, and it really does help the channel with the algorithms, helps us get recommended to other people, and that's what you want. So keep doing that. We need to catch up to Caucasian. He's way ahead of us. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking about. Question me, curse me, bless me, challenge me, confront me, conform with me, drink my Kool-Aid. Make your own Kool-Aid as long as you're thinking critical. That's what I want. Critical thought coming from that brain of yours. And hey, if you love what this show represents, if you see the value in what I'm trying to build here, and you want to help out, you want to be part of something special, you want to help keep the lights on around here, or if you want to tip the musician or just pat me on the back and say, hey, good job, Jake, here's a cup of coffee, you can do that. You can support my work by going to paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand. Or if you're a Cash App user, you can go to $JakeJohnsonBand, all one word. Every little bit helps. It's a win-win, and I do need it. It is a necessity. So if you have means, please do. And if you don't, that's fine. No problem, no pressure. Just help out if you can. It's a win-win. It's a blessing to me, but it's also a blessing to you because we live in a reciprocal universe, and God notices these things, and you know it's true. So I will do everything in my power to be worthy of that support and to give you all of my attention and answer all your questions and comments, and I always do, and you know I do, and I'll be here come hell or high water unless otherwise prevented by some outside or unseen force like my phone getting cut off. Other than that, I'll be here in person and live. None of that schedule a video later stuff. And if I miss a show, I'll make one up because I'm committed to you. Just remember, mama, trains, trucks, rain, and getting drunk. Well, it's already been done, Walter. So, you know, kind of got to do my thing. So help me with that. And prisons and getting drunk. April says, hit the like button, everyone. Please sub, share, support, feed Jake. He's been a good dog. And give back as Jake is the best pitch and a little love. 2, 5, 10, whatever you can spare. It's appreciated much. I love you all immensely, says April. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you very much, too. Then it says, call it making splashes. I like it. I will need a name for the song, so we might do a thing on that when I get it done, get done writing it. We might name it something rather than using a tagline in the chorus like most songs do, or the end word of a chorus. We might name it something like Night Rider's Lament. Something like that. We'll figure it out. It's still to be written. Walter's watermarks of our lives. Watermarks of our lives is through songs. Yes, that is true. It's like a snapshot of little portions of your life. Life's been real hard on me because I'm stubborn. But that's caused me to learn a lot of lessons about my life. And sometimes I find it hard not to find a good reason to sit and reflect on the price. Those are the first 2 lines of the song that we're writing, if that'll give you any idea. Dad, mass transit, sobriety, freight transport, and education. Seems kind of woke, though. Get them, Walter. Yes, many write songs based on what they've been through. That's what we're doing here tonight. We're sharing the been through part. But I'm writing the song. Lisa says, I like it. Thank you. Hard lessons are good teachers. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Look at the lines in my face. You think I've had a few hard lessons? When I first started teaching the Bible, people would come to me and say, why should I listen to you? I said, well, you smoke cigarettes and you stood there, you don't wear a suit, and you just talk real to people. Why should I listen to you? Well, I'll tell you why. Which would you rather? Some pencil neck nerd who's never seen sunlight, certainly never been with a woman, never had a heartache, never been in trouble with the law, never done anything wrong, never left a room that had a book in it. Would you want that person to tell you what's right and wrong? Or a person that's been rode hard and put up wet, who has lived every outlaw thing you could imagine and more? Somebody that knows when pain happens because of what you do. Would you rather that person tell you right from wrong or the other guy? You tell me. April says, amen, Dennis, I like it. To that making splashes, it's got a good ring to it. Yeah, it does. Rode hard and put up wet. Rode hard. It's a horse riding thing. That's right. Put me on a mountain in a cave then. Mountain, cave. Got it. I've got the first two lines of the chorus too, by the way. Now. So here's the song so far. All I've got is the first two lines of the first verse, and the first two lines of the chorus. But it goes like this. Life's been real hard on me because I'm stubborn. I've learned some real hard lessons about life. And I find it hard not to find a damn good reason not to spend some time reflecting on the price. And then the chorus I've got, let's see. And even though I climb that old mountain, I don't know if I can make it to the top. Even though I should throw in the towel, I don't know if I would know when to stop. That's as far as I've gotten so far. You tell me what you think. That's just off of what we've been talking about. I love it, Jake. Thank you, dear. What's a guru? A guru is a person who is all wise and all knowing and likes to tell you right and wrong. That's what a guru is. Not all wise and all knowing. That's God. But, wiser and knowinger. I think it's a hit, says Lisa. It could be. It might be. I'm working on it. I got to tweak it. I got to get it right. But that's the general idea. Very cool, says Walter. See, you helped write that. All of you. So thank you. Me on the mountain then. That's right. You ever felt like you were trying to get to the top of a mountain and you just couldn't make it? Probably should throw in the towel, but you just ain't smart enough to quit or too stubborn to quit. Looking back at the past just puts a kink in your neck. I like it. April says, Lisa, I do too. Think it's a hit. Could be. We'll see. We'll unveil it next week and see what happens. I do got some writing to do, though. I got to get her finished. It's hard to write a song in 7 days. When you get a good question, you go ask the man on the mountain. Lord, this time you gave me a mountain I could never climb. It isn't a hill any longer. Dennis, I read your description in your profile. I like it, says April. Ooh. Dennis is quite the wise young man. And a welcome addition to the family. Come on in. We'll lead you down the right path eventually. And you'll get wiser on the journey up. That is true. What you guys think? If 53 is young, says Dennis. Young at spirit. So are you 53 or 15? Because you've said both in this podcast. Unless that's another person that said that. And I just conflated the two in my head, which is entirely possible. Older than your years, because you grew up too fast. Not me, says Dennis. Okay, it must have been somebody else. April says, I'm 48. I think everyone is around the same age except Mandy. Mandy's a young baby. And she's currently on the phone. She's actually not that much younger than we are, believe it or not. So says my attorney. It was Tiny. Tiny Dancer said he was 15. Okay. Thank you. See? Amanda's 42. That's not that much younger. I got 10 years on you, April. Well, I'm 49 going on 175. My birthday is in December, by the way, in case you guys wanted to know that. I will expect happy birthdays. Lisa Reen says, I think Walter and I are tied for the oldest, or the eldest. Well, both of you have my respect, and I love both of you very much, and I'm glad that you're here. Kevin's got 13 on me. That's more than the age difference between me and Mandy, just so you know. So I don't want to hear it. Amanda says, and if I get hung up on or disconnected one more time, I'm going to scream. Don't scream. They can't hear you. They hung up on you. Here's a song I wrote back in 1995. It's raining like the devil outside my window. Coldest night in April is in the wind. Every drop I hear falling, I hear your voice calling. Lord, it tears my whole world all apart. Here it comes again, lightning, thunder, and wind. That rain keeps falling and it calls me home again. Here it comes again. lightning strikes a power pole, all the lights go out. Then I finally realize your life is all about. Then the walls are built around me slowly tumble down. Pieces shatter as they fall to the ground. Here it comes again, the lightning in the thunder wind. That rain keeps falling, Lord, it calls me home again. Here it comes again, here it comes again. It's raining like the devil outside my window. Coldest night in April is in the wind. There you go. What do you think about that? A mustache on top of a mustache. What do you think? It's pouring rain here now, says Amanda. Sounds great, Jake, says April. Thank you very much. Very nice, says Lisa. Thank you. Ian Watts, official. Great singing. Sounds like another John Denver. Cheers from Australia. Good day, mate. Welcome to the show. I hope you enjoy what you hear here. And I appreciate the compliment. John Denver, those are big shoes to fill, but thank you. Caucasian says, so, LOL, I scheduled 3 weeks of shorts before I got locked out. That's a way to stick it to the man there, Caucasian. April says, yes, it was here earlier, Mandy. Soul Smooth. Thank you. Smooth with a V. SMOOVE. I like it. Soul Smooth. Hello, Ian Watts. Welcome, says April. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia. Now the mama take me home. Country roads. Headed out south to the land of the pines. I'm on my way into North Carolina, but I'm steering up the road. Praying God I see headlines. Headed up the coast in 17 hours. Looking for a bouquet of dogwood flowers, but I'm hoping for Raleigh to see my baby tonight. You rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. You rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Country road. Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mama, take me home. Country road. or 400? I lost it. Woohoo, 400 subs. I'm catching up to you, Caucasian Sasquatch. Look out, that 3K will be mine one day in another 25 years. Welcome to the family, says Lisa Reen. Ian. Sounded great. Thank you, sir. Ian, you got any songs you like? Anything you'd like to hear? If I know it, I'll play it. I once had a pen pal in Australia. Are you in Australia? It's pretty cool. What part? I know they ain't but 2 parts, or 3. I want some KFC. Yeah. KFC and the Sunshine Band. I'm a concert pianist and composer. There's my favorite Annie's song, Welcome to Queensland, Australia. Awesome. That's fantastic, Ian. I would love to hear you play. I love piano. I play a little myself, not nearly what I would call concert, though. My favorite Annie's song. Are you talking about like It's a Hard Knocks Life? Or are you talking about like pulled into Nazareth, I was feeling about 8:30. Had to find a place where I could lay my weary head. That mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? Looked in and smiled at me and knows all to say. Take a load off Annie. Take a load free. Take a load off Annie. Hey, won't you put the load right on me? I know that's not the song you were looking for, but it's the closest thing I got. You're practicing Chopin. Spring Waltz on my piano at the moment. But I'll stop playing them because I don't want to screw you up. That's a hard one to play. Do you have any of your stuff on your YouTube channel? Because if so, I'll go check you out. Ian says, that's wonderful, April. Wow, Ian, I love piano also, and music is my positive in life. It's my, keeps me broke most of the time in life. They don't call us starving artists for nothing. But I'm glad you appreciate what I do, Ian. It's nowhere near what you do, I'm sure. All my videos contain my music. Well, I'm going to definitely check you out because I would love to hear you play. I love a good pianist. I bet you're a thick, long pianist, too. What? What did he say? Pianist. Is this Lil Nas X? No. Sorry. Lost for bands. April, can you post his channel link? Post Ian's channel link, one of my moderators, please. Let everybody get a good look at Ian. From Australia. Do you take song requests? I do. I may not play them, but I take them. Ian says, I started on classical flamenco guitar. Okay, play for big guys. Don't know it. Sorry. Thank you, April. I can't. I'm kind of doing a live thing right now, but I appreciate it. It is a beautiful song, and I will look for it later. You should be, or you should lead. I should learn. Should I? Well, I've been, doing what I do for 40 years. I'd say I probably learned a few. But I will look it up, and I appreciate you. But I kind of do the old stuff. What is the Puss in Boots theme song? I'm sure I could play it. I don't know if that I've heard it. High-lows. Oh, it's like a cowboy. Can't do Hotel California. They'll get a copyright strike for that one. I can do it, but, the Eagles, they don't like it. But I can do it. I'll play the intro, but then I got to stop. That's it. I can't do anymore. Sorry. Fur-Elise is one of my favorite classical tunes. And you're doing it on an electric guitar? That's fantastic. Fender Stratocaster, no less. I got one of those over there in the corner. Can you play me Duleo Coolio? No, sir. Sorry. I think we got our wires crossed on genre. There you go, Jake. Work what Kevin said into a song. Jock itch and big fat feet. Yeah. It's okay, my love. I still love you, Kevin, even with your fat feet. Beautiful playing. Thank you very much. Now I'm kind of embarrassed to play in front of you. I know you'd probably smoke me on that. You'd probably do some of that finger rolling stuff. Fat Daddy says, I'm back. Didn't even know you were gone. He only said one thing, Kevin. I needed to play some word chat before April got here. Ha-ha. Play Back in Blood. Sorry. What is one thing you like or dislike about it yourself, says April. He's already played the game, but he can answer that if he wishes. I'm back too. I'm over this crap for tonight, says Amanda. I hear you. Back in Black. Ian says, it was a great night. Kevin, who owned the guitar, didn't believe that I could play at first until my friend told him, just listen. He was stunned. He was a stunned mullet after that. Really? Kevin says, things I hate about other people. Just because you can wear that outfit does not mean you should. You know who you are and what I meant. Or I don't know the name. That's Back in Black. April says, LMAO. Walter says, ever listen to Glenn Campbell's Not Pop Music? That guy was good. That guy is good. He's actually an unsung guitar hero. You never actually heard him play on his albums. You go watch him live, though, that fool could play. Really, really good. You would have loved that night, just like the movies. Yeah, I would have loved it. I would have loved to hear you play Fur Elise on a guitar. All I can get out is... There it is. I'll find it. I can't find a note. Ah, hell with it. I'm not a concert pianist or guitar player. It's a start. Yeah, I actually could play that piano for a little while, but I've forgotten most of it now. I know it's an A minor, right? I can do this. And now I can't. Apparently not. Do the instrumental Sleepwalk. I can't do it by myself. There's no words to Sleepwalk. Your playing is great. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Great to meet you all. Great to meet you too. And thank you for your kind words of encouragement. I'm a strummer. I'm not a musician. I'm an entertainer, but not a musician. But thank you. I like that chord. Also, do not like the following: people who do drugs and geek real bad, and people who drink and cannot handle it. Not pointing fingers at anyone named Squatch. Well, you wouldn't have liked me not so long ago. April says, stop drinking, Kevin, love. as good as I can get. That's the level of my technology right there. I dislike party pooper, says Fab Daddy. I have not started yet, baby. Talking to April, not you, Jake. I hear you, buddy. Kevin, you're funny. That was funny, says April. Was it now? Debbie Downers, Fab Daddy says. I don't like party poopers, a.k.a. Debbie Downers. Yeah, I second that, says April. Woohoo, Jake. Kevin Cox says, on a serious note, I am in Georgia spending time with my 92-year-old dad who is in the hospital. The nurses and doctors are awesome, and he is still not doing well, but he is better than he was, and that is fantastic, Kevin. We've been praying for him, and we hope that everything works out okay and he goes home real soon. You're a hell of a son for being there with him, though. I appreciate that. God bless you. Lisa Reen says, I'm walking out to have a cigarette, and the jam is making me walk weird, like dancing. Dance, baby. Shake that tushy. I dislike doctors that tell you you're in bad shape with a smile. Yeah, I'm a pull the Band-Aid off kind of guy. Just tell me how it is. Don't try to butter it up. Ian Watt says, when I first started on guitar, I practiced until my fingers bled. Only because people said I couldn't play. Once I started playing great pieces, their jaws dropped. And I believe that. I really do. I also practiced until my fingers bled. Here's the difference. You were born with talent. I wasn't. My talent is all right here. That's where the talent is. Not here or here. April says, LOL, Walter, I know what you mean about the doctors. Well, my name's Johnny Patty Moe. Same as my daddy and his daddy before. Hardly ever seen Granddaddy down here. He ought to come in town about twice a year. He buy 100 to the east, some copper line. Everybody knows that it made moonshine. Well, Granddaddy wanted to come back, headed up to Hollywood, everything had all my time, but I've been told it's the whiskey burning down Copperhead Road. Granddaddy went his whiskey in a big black Dodge. Bought it from his buddies at the Mason Lodge. Johnson County Sheriff painted on the side. Shot a cold primer, then he looked inside it. Well, me and my uncle tore that engine down. I can still remember that glass pack sound. Then the sheriff came around in the middle of the night. Heard mama crying, something was right. Oh, my time, but I've been told you never come back from Copperhead Road. Oh, trash around here anyway. Vietnam. I came home with a brand new plan. Take a seat from Colombia, Mexico. Landing down, holler down, Copperhead Road, yeah. Yeah, the DEA's got the chopper in the air. I wake up shooting, thinking I'm over there. Learning to Charlie, don't you know you never come home from Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. All right. That's enough out of me for one night. Please do like, subscribe, and share. And if you can feed Jake, I would greatly appreciate the little kibbles and bits in my bowls. I could sure use it. I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I do. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all to the new people for being here. We're here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 and Sunday at 8 Eastern Standard Time in the USA. Good night to Australia. Put a couple of shrimp on the barbie for me, and we'll see you next Sunday. That's where we'll be, Sunday, 8 o'clock, right here. So let me get busy writing this song and see what happens. Bravo, says Ian. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate you, buddy. And I'm going to go check out your channel. Last thing I hate is April on a shopping spree. Don't do it, April. I hear you. Good night, Jake. April, Kevin says we need to go shopping. And Lisa Reen says, woohoo, yay, great job. Feed Jake. See you Sunday. Thank you, Lisa Reen. I appreciate you, sweetheart. And I'll see you Sunday. I'll be here on time and ready to do some Bible study on a Sunday night. Have a great night, everybody. I love you. True, I do from the bottom of my heart. It's me and you. That's the way it's going to be. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being in the chat. Thanks for the help with the song. And thanks for watching.